where I'm going to do part 4 of my Disney VHS Collection 2020 edition, in which I'm going to show you the Jim Henson, Winnie Pooh, and Schoolhouse Rock titles. I've got 4 Jim Henson titles, 5 Winnie Pooh titles, and 5 Schoolhouse Rock titles. Some Jim Henson titles are from Columbia TriStar. And I don't have Main Rock since that's the different opening for use than the 4 main Schoolhouse Rock titles. And let's continue where we left off. First tape I have is a 1993 VHS of The Great Muppet Caper. I got this VHS for Easter and for my 21st birthday. And it's based on the characters created by Jim Henson. Rated G, it's 98 minutes. And here's what the table looks like for The Great Muppet Caper. It was put on January 21st, 1993. Next tape I have is a 1994 VHS of Muppet Classic Theater, where 6 fairy tales take a wacky twist. I first showed you this VHS in my VHS collection back when I started my YouTube account. Raise the curtain on the Muppets, an all-new production made exclusively for video. Consists of the 3 Little Pigs, King Midas, the Boy Who Cried Wolf, Rumpelstiltskin, the Emperor's New Clothes, and the Elves and the Shoemaker. Hey, a story about Elvis? Not rated at 68 minutes. And here's the tape looks like for Muppet Classic Theater, put on August 22nd, 1994. Next tape I have is a 1993 VHS of the Muppet Christmas Carol. I got this VHS like off of eBay, and I think I got the second copy from Goodwill. And it's based on the novel by Charles Dickens. Rated G, and it's 89 minutes. And here's what the tape looks like for the Muppet Christmas Carol, put on November 23rd, 1993. Next tape I have is the 1996 VHS of Muppet Treasure Island. I got this VHS, I think, from a Goodwill store. A great family of fun, says Good Morning America, ABC TV. Explosive wit, weirdness, and widely inventive fun, says New York Post. And it's based on a novel by Robert Louis Stevenson. Rated G, and it's 100 minutes. And here's what the tape looks like for Muppet Treasure Island. And it was put on August 9th, 1996. Next tape I have is a 2001 VHS of the Book of Pooh Stories from the Heart, an all-new full-length adventure. This is the only Playhouse Disney tape I have, since Playhouse Disney has now been titled Disney Junior. Playhouse Disney is the formerly preschool network of Disney Channel. Now it's Disney Junior. A delightful new adventure starring everyone's favorite bear, a honey, says Bruce Kluger, U.S. Weekly. The tubby little cubby never looked so wholesomely cuddly, says Child Magazine. Not rated. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I thought it doesn't have the US movie rating, but I think it does. Rated G at 77 minutes. And here's what the tape looks like for the Book of Pooh Stars in the Hearts from June 21st, 2001. Next tape I have is a 2003 VHS of Piglet's Big Movie, the best Pooh film yet, says Jim Svejda, KNX CBS Radio. I've got this VHS off of eBay since the first copy I had got damaged in the VCR. A delightful tale told with a magical touch is Paul Clinton's CNN. Rated G and it's 75 minutes. And here's what the tape looks like for Piglet's Big Movie, and it was put on June 18th, 2003. And at the end of this tape was a Many Adventures of Winnie Pooh roller coaster promo at Disneyland Resorts. And I almost forgot to tell you that at the end of the Book of Pooh Stars in the Heart VHS tape was the Book of Pooh promo for Playhouse Disney. And like I said, Playhouse Disney has now changed its name to Disney Junior. And now for the next tape I have, which is the 1997 VHS of Pooh's Grand Adventures: The Search for Christopher Robin, the all-new movie. I got this VHS from Goodwill. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. And it's based on the children's book series by A.A. Milne. Not rated, and it's 70 minutes. And here's what the tape looks like for Pooh's Grand Adventures: The Search for Christopher Robin. It was put on July 15th, 1997. Next tape I have is a 2000 VHS of the Tigger movie. I got this VHS off eBay. And Chatting and Irresistible, a must for Pooh fans, says Jim Svejda. Says Jim Svejda, KNX CBS Radio. Bonus, a new Kenny Loggins Never Before Seen Your Heart Will Lead You Home music video. I already uploaded the closing previous to this tape, except for the Kenny Loggins music video, because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Rated G at 77 minutes. And here's what the tape looks like for the Tigger movie. It was put on July 29th, 2000. And now for the only subcover case I have, which is the 2005 VHS of Pooh's Heffalump movie. Delightfully funny family adventures as Clay Smith Access Hollywood. Got this VHS off eBay. It's irresistible family fun with an unforgettable new character, says Larry King. Rated G and it's 68 minutes. And here's what the tape looks like for Pooh's Heffalump movie. It has a Canadian ring on it, but it's for all the Pooh's Heffalump movie VHS tapes. But it's always a US. But all Pooh's Heffalump movies VHS tapes are from the US, so it doesn't matter to me. It was put on July 19th, 2005. And now for the Schoolhouse Rock tapes, and then we're done. First tape I have is a 2002 VHS The Best of Schoolhouse Rock for the special 30th anniversary edition. It includes the top 25 Schoolhouse Rock songs as voted by fans. I got this VHS from Faith Farm. Conjunction Junction, what's your function? Includes Boofy and an all-new song. Featuring Conjunction Junction, I'm Just a Bell, Lie, 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 Get Your Adverbs Here, Electricity, Electricity, Interjections, The Preamble, 3 is a Magic Number, Inner Plan Janet, I Now is a Person, Place, or Thing, That Shot Her Around the World, and many, many more. Not rated, it's 83 minutes. And here's the table site for the best of Schoolhouse Rock. And it was put on July 19th, 2002. All the Schoolhouse Rock songs from this tape are from the 1970s except for Dollars and Cents. Next tape I have is the 1997 VHS of Multiplication Rock. Knowledge is Power. This is the rest of the Schoolhouse Rock tapes, including this one, besides the best of Schoolhouse Rock, are from the 25th anniversary collection. I delayed adding this tape to my VHS collection, including Grammar Rock, which I'm going to show to you next. The multi-Emmy award-winning program that taught the valuable lesson, knowledge is power. Songs include My Hero Zero, which you multiply by 0, Elementary by 0, which you multiply by 2, 3 is a magic number, which you multiply by 3, The Four-Legged Zoo, which you multiply by 4, For You're Not Here I Come, which you multiply by 5, I Got 6, you multiply by 6, Lucky 7 Samson, which you multiply by 7, The Figure 8, which you multiply by 8, Die Number 9, which you multiply by 9, The Good 11, which you multiply by 11, and Little 12 tells you multiply by 12. They have not done a song which you multiply by 10. That's kind of weird. They should have done a song back in the 1970s in which you multiply by 10. Not rated, it's 30 minutes. And here's the table site for Schoolhouse Rock Multiplication Rock. And it was put on July 10th, 1997. And the rest of Schoolhouse Rock tapes may not want to have a print date. Alright, check them all before I start this video. The next tape I have is the 1997 VHS of Schoolhouse Rock Grammar Rock. It's got the same things to read on the front and the back, just like Multiplication Rock. Same thing for the rest of the Schoolhouse Rock tapes, so I'm not going to read them again. Songs include Unpack Your Adjectives, learn about adjectives, lie, get your adverbs here. You can learn about adverbs, conjunctions, junctions, you'll learn about conjunctions, phrases and clauses, interjections, you learn about interjections, like yow, ouch, and hey, Rufus Xavier Sarsaparilla, learn about pronouns, verb, that's what's happening, learn about verbs, announce a person, place, or a thing, learn about nouns, busy prepositions, learn about prepositions, and then tell Mr. Morton, learn about the subject of the sentences. Or you can learn about sentences too. Not rated, it's 30 minutes. And here's a tape site for Grammar Rock. No print date. Next tape I have is the 1997 VHS of America Rock. I got this VHS off eBay because the one I owned as a kid got broke, so I have to order it off of eBay. Songs consist of No More Kings, For the Founding of America, and also the Boston Tea Party, Fireworks for the Declaration of Independence, That's All Around the World for the Start of Revolution, the Preamble for the U.S. Constitution, Elbow Room for the Pioneers Opening the West, the Great American Melting Pot for the Ethnic Diversity of America, Mother Necessity for the Great American Inventors, Suffrage Till Suffrage, we're going to learn about the women's right to vote, I'm Just a Bill, talks about how a bill becomes a law, and the three-ring government talks about the judicial, legislative, and executive branches. Hold on, let me just turn off the timer. That's when I got to take my 2:30 p.m. afternoon pill. I'll take it later. Not rated, it's 30 minutes. And here's the table site for Schoolhouse Rock America Rock. No print date. Last tape I have is the 1997 VHS of Schoolhouse Rock Science Rock. This is the first Schoolhouse Rock tape I added to my VHS collection. I also got it off of eBay. This consists of the body machine, where you can learn about your body digesting food through the circulation, the circulatory system, electricity, learn about where electricity comes from, the energy blues with different sources of energy, interplanet, where you can learn about the solar system, telegraph line, the central nervous system, peripheral nerves, and the automatic system. The not so dry bones, all about the skeleton, and the victim of gravity, where you can learn about all kinds of gravity. Not rated its 30 minutes. They should have added the weather song, which I can't remember. They have a weather song for Schoolhouse Rock, which is part of Science Rock, but they didn't add it to this tape because it was unaired. But oh well. Here's what the tape looks like for Schoolhouse Rock Science Rock. No print date. And that's gonna wrap up part 4 of my Disney VHS Collection 2020 edition. So stay tuned for part 5 of my Disney VHS Collection 2020 edition, in which I'm going to show you my Walt Disney Gold Classic Collection and my Walt Disney Home Entertainment titles.